with Thanksgiving a week out, we did this already with Patrick, but I'll take another opportunity to do it now. I just want to say I am thankful for you, Carlyn, for our after game conversations in the parking lot, for our chats here every week. Thankful to Patrick O'Neill. Patrick has always, I should have said this when he was here, and it skipped my mind. So Patrick, I apologize for not saying it when you could hear me, but always been incredibly gracious and incredibly helpful to me in my career. I was incredibly nervous, incredibly scared, never really felt like I belonged on television, certainly never felt like I belonged in front of Kings fans talking about this sort of stuff. And whether it was my earpiece falling out or not knowing what to say or running out of time, Patrick was always there to help me when I fell. So huge thank you to Patrick O'Neill. And again, Carlyn, thank you to you for helping me out whenever I needed it. Big thanks to producer Chris and everybody at the Kings who has given me the opportunity to have this ridiculous job. Really appreciate it. So thanks, everybody. That's really what I wanted to say more than anything.
That was really sweet, Jesse. That was really sweet. Now we have to clip it and send it to Patrick so we know how.
That's right.
It's true, though. It's true. Just piggybacking on how grateful we are for him. Like our conversation before you had asked him to be on the show was literally 10 minutes of us talking about the things that he's done for us. And it's incredible to have a person like him working in sports. Like you said, whether your earpiece is falling out or, you just want to say the right thing. He's that partner in crime that just makes everything go smoothly, and he realizes the special moments too. And I'll never forget when we were in Philadelphia and he, wanted to make sure we got something in about my father. And at the end of the show, the Kings had lost and he still wanted to toss it down to me and get my thoughts on reporting there for the first time in Philly. So he just knows how meaningful sports are to people, and his job is to, spread that meaningfulness throughout everyone's households. And he does a great job at it, Jesse, and he's a huge help to the two of us, like you said. So extremely thankful for Patrick and him being on the show today. And he's just the best guy. So.
I wasn't going to do this, but now because of what you said, I'm going to do it. And it's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a while, and I apologize. But there's an expression I've always loved, which is it's incredible what you can accomplish when nobody cares who gets credit for it. And I really like that one. And I hope that I never string anybody up trying to claim credit for somebody else's work. But it's an expression I've always really liked. I'm going to go back about 20 years in my personal past, maybe 15 years ago, and I used to do a little bit of local community theater. I never wanted to be an actor. I never really cared about it. In fact, I wouldn't even say I was an actor. I would just say I was bored, and I had a friend in a local Shakespeare company. So I wound up participating, and we had a show one time where a director gave me a line read. And for those who don't know, it's when a director tells you exactly how to say a specific line. Right? They take the choice out of your hands. They say, this is how you say that. You say it exactly the way I'm saying it. And people ran up to me after the director did that, and they said, oh, my God, are you okay? Are you okay? And I said, oh, what's the big deal? And they said, you're never supposed to do that, apparently. I don't know. I'm not an actor, like I said. But all of the actors, it really offended them that person would do that to me. And that always stuck with me. It was something in the back of my mind. Now, the reason I bring all that up is the first year that we did the Star Wars, or the first year that I was on the telecast for the Star Wars game, producer Hoover asked me if I wanted to do something, and I thought about it, and I came up with this very complicated intermission bit for the Star Wars game, and I really wanted to do it, but I had this thing in the back of my mind of don't give people line reads, don't force people to say things exactly the way you wanted to say. So I wrote up a goofy script, and I sent it to our producer, and I said, do you think Patrick would be okay with me basically taking over the entire intermission segment? And having him say exactly what I want him to say, exactly when I want him to say it. And he said, oh, send him an email and let's see. And I sent Patrick an email. And not only was Patrick perfectly fine with it, he showed up early missed his dinner, found me at Staples Center, and we ran through it. And he totally agreed to do it, and he was totally on board. And he again, didn't care who got credit for it, just wanted my goofy idea to work the way I wanted to work it. And he did everything I asked, and I was terrified. I didn't know what I was doing, and he really made me feel comfortable and felt like it was a good idea and did everything he could. Thank you, Patrick. That's again coming back to what I already said. Yeah. I should have said that when he was here, and I'm kicking myself for not doing it.
We'll send it to him.
There we go.
Make them watch it. Like, you have to watch this. Don't text me back till you've watched it, and I'll watch
That's right.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles in the meantime.
Perfect.